Good morning, students. I hope you all are safe and doing well. Now, let us revise yesterday's lesson. Pattern number 6, subject plus verb plus object plus complement. The verbs used in this pattern are called complex transitive verbs. Only a few transitive verbs, boys and girls, can be used in this pattern. You cannot use all the transitive verbs. Please remember that. Only a few transitive verbs can be used in this pattern. Now, in this pattern, the complement says something or describes the object. So it is called the complement here is the object complement. In this pattern, we give a complement to the object that comes after the complex transitive verb. Now, the next pattern that we did was pattern number 7, subject plus verb plus adverbial or prepositional phrase. A form of be comes between the subject and the adverbial or the prepositional phrase. And the prepositional phrase is obligatory. It is compulsory. Without the prepositional phrase or adverbial, your sentence will be incomplete. So the prepositional phrase is obligatory. It is compulsory. Now let us move on to the next pattern, that is pattern 8. Subject plus verb of sensation plus object plus base form of verb. Now the verbs of sensation are used in this pattern. Now, what do you mean by verbs of sensation, boys and girls? The verbs of sensation are the verbs that describe one of the 5 senses, that is sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste. These are the 5 senses that we have. Like through our eyes we can see, watch, observe, notice. With our ears we can hear, listen to. With our nose we can smell. With the skin we can feel. So these are the senses, and verb of sensation describes one of the 5 senses. Other than these senses, the verb make can also be used in this pattern. Let us see some examples. We felt the earth shake violently. They noticed Kim get nervous before the interview. I have seen him enter the room. Maria heard the doorbell ring. He watched the woman come out of the house. The coach makes them practice for 4 hours every day. She smelt the garbage can reek. Now let us discuss these examples according to the pattern. We felt the earth shake violently. We is the subject. Felt is the second form of the verb. The earth is the object, and shake is the bare infinitive, the base form of the verb. Violently is the adverbial. They noticed Kim get nervous before the interview. They is the subject. Noticed is the second form of the verb. Kim is the object. Get is the base form of the verb or the bare infinitive. And nervous before the interview is the extra part. I have seen him enter the room. I is the subject. Have seen is the verb phrase where have is the helping verb and seen is the third form of the verb. See, saw, seen, right? Seen is the third form of the verb. Him is the object. Enter is the bare infinitive or the base form of the verb. The room is the adverbial. Maria heard the doorbell ring. Maria is the subject. Heard is the second form of the verb. The doorbell is the object. Ring is the base form of the verb after the object. He watched the woman come out of the house. He is the subject. Watched is the second form of the verb. The woman is the object. Come is the bare infinitive or the base form of the verb. Out of the house is a prepositional phrase. The coach makes them practice for 4 hours every day. The coach is the subject. Makes is the first form of make. Them is the object. Practice is the base form of the verb or the bare infinitive. For 4 hours every day is a prepositional phrase. She smelt the garbage can reek. She is the subject. Smelt is the verb. The garbage can is the object. The garbage can is the object and reek is the base form of verb or the bare infinitive. I hope it's clear to you. Let us move on to the next pattern, pattern number 9, that is subject plus verb plus object plus to infinitive. Now, some verbs must be followed by a noun or a pronoun when they are used with a to infinitive. Now, some verbs need an object, a noun or a pronoun when we use them with to infinitive. Now, what is to infinitive? To infinitive means to plus base form of verb. To plus base form of verb. Let us see some examples. The doctor advised the patient to quit smoking. Now, the doctor is the subject. Advised is the verb, the second form of the verb. The patient is the object. To quit. To quit is to infinitive. To plus base form of verb. And smoking. Smoking is the extra part. Mark encourages me to participate in extracurricular activities. Mark is the subject. Encourages is the first form of the verb, encourage. Me is the object. To participate is to infinitive. In extracurricular activities is an adverbial. I told him to turn the volume down. I is the subject. Told is the second form of tell, the verb. Him is the object. To turn is to infinitive, to plus base form of verb. And the volume is the volume down is the extra part. They persuaded her to tell the truth. They is the subject. Persuaded is the verb, the second form of the verb. Her is the object. To tell is to infinitive, to plus base form of verb, the truth. To tell what? To tell the truth. The judge ordered him to stop talking. The judge is the subject. Ordered is the second form of the verb. Him is the object. To stop is to infinitive, to plus base form of verb, talking. My parents didn't allow me to go to the concert. Now here, boys and girls, it's a negative sentence. My parents is the subject. Didn't allow or did not allow is the verb phrase, where did is the helping verb, not it's making the sentence negative. Allow is the first form of the verb. Me is the object. To go is to infinitive, to plus base form of verb. To the concert is a prepositional phrase. I hope you have understood both the patterns, boys and girls. If there are any queries about the topics explained, you can ask me. Now let us move on to the assignment. First of all, I have given you a list of the verbs. Here is a list of the verbs of sensation and a selection of verbs for the pattern subject, verb, object plus to infinitive. Right, here you have these two lists and a question. Select the verbs from the lists above and write 4 sentences using the verbs of sensation and 4 sentences with the pattern subject, verb, object plus to infinitive. Boys and girls, write these sentences in your rough notebook, take a picture, and you can send that pic to me on my WhatsApp number till today 2 o'clock. I hope you have understood the patterns that we did today. Take good care of yourself. Have a good day.